Jenna Ortega was born on September 27, 2002, in Coachella Valley, California, the fourth of 6 children in a close-knit Mexican and Puerto Rican-American family. Her father worked in law enforcement, and her mother was a nurse, both instilling strong values of discipline, compassion, and cultural pride. From a young age, Jenna exhibited a fiery energy and a love for performance, often putting on plays in her living room and memorizing movie scenes to act out for her family. Her mother noticed her daughter's passion early on and began submitting her photos to casting agents. At just 8 years old, Jenna booked her first commercial. She didn't have formal acting training, but her natural charisma and confidence on camera were undeniable. Little did the world know, this bright-eyed girl from a small desert town would grow up to become one of the most influential young stars of her generation. Chapter 2. Breaking into Hollywood. Jenna's career began with minor roles in television and film. Her first acting job was in 2012 on the CBS series Rob, followed by appearances on CSI, New York, and the box office at Iron Man 3, 2013, where she played the vice president's daughter. These early experiences introduced her to the intensity of Hollywood production world, but she took it all in stride, soaking up knowledge with each set she walked onto. In 2014, her breakout role came when she was cast as young Jane on the CW's Jane the Virgin. Her portrayal of the younger version of the show's lead character earned praise for its charm and emotional depth. Jenna only appeared in brief flashbacks, but her performances were consistently memorable, laying the groundwork for more substantial roles to come. Chapter 3. Disney Days. The starring role in Stuck in the Middle. The real turning point in Jenna's early career came in 2016 when she landed the lead role of Harley Diaz in the Disney Channel series Stuck in the Middle. The show followed Harley, a genius middle child in a large Latino family, navigating the chaos of her home life. The role was tailor-made for Jenna, spunky, intelligent, creative, and full of heart. This was a significant moment for representation. For many young Latino viewers, Jenna's presence as a lead on Disney Channel, a network known for launching megastars, meant visibility and inspiration. Jenna became a role model overnight. She was awarded an Imagen Award for Best Young Actor, television, and continued using her platform to speak about her heritage and the importance of relating stories in media. Despite the glitz of Disney fame, Jenna remained grounded. She used her time on the show to observe directors and producers, taking mental notes for her future aspirations behind the camera. Chapter 4. Transitioning to mature roles. After Stuck in the Middle ended in 2018, Jenna faced a challenge that many child actors struggle with: how to transition into mature roles without being typecast. She took a bold step away from the Disney mold by accepting darker, more emotionally intense parts. In 2019, she joined the second season of Netflix's psychological thriller You, playing Ellie Alves, a street-smart teen with a passion for film. Jenna's performance stood out for its layered vulnerability and streetwise humor, holding her own opposite established stars like Penn Badgley. You was a critical and commercial hit, and audiences took note of Jenna's ability to tackle complex characters. That same year, she starred in The Babysitter, Killer Queen, a horror comedy that showed her comedic timing and her growing comfort in the horror genre, a space she would soon dominate. Chapter 5. The Fallout and Critical Acclaim. Jenna's breakout moment in independent film came in 2021 with The Fallout, a powerful drama about 2 high school students dealing with the emotional trauma of surviving a school shooting. The film was a departure from anything she'd done before, requiring raw vulnerability and deep emotional range. Her performance as Veda was hailed by critics as haunting and profoundly human. Many called it award-worthy, and the film won the Grand Jury Prize at South by Southwest. In interviews, Jenna revealed that she had immersed herself in research about trauma, grief, and adolescent mental health to do justice to the story. The Fallout was a defining moment that proved Jenna could carry a dramatic feature on her own. It also marked her evolution from child star to serious dramatic actress. Chapter 6. The Reigning Scream Queen. By 2022, Jenna Ortega had firmly established herself as a horror genre powerhouse. She starred in Scream 2022 and its sequel Scream 6 2023, taking on the central role of Tara Carpenter. These weren't just standard horror flicks. They were continuations of one of the most iconic horror franchises in cinematic history. Jenna brought freshness and urgency to the role. Critics praised her performance as intense, unflinching, and emotionally charged. In Scream 6, she shined even more, evolving terror into a more complex, toughened survivor. The film was both a critical and commercial success, and Jenna was suddenly being called a new face of horror. She also starred in X, 2022, an A24 slasher film directed by T. West. With its mix of 1970s aesthetic and modern subversion, X gave Jenna another chance to show her range and cemented her place in the Modern Horror Hall of Fame. Chapter 7, Wednesday, the role that changed everything. Jenna's meteoric rise reached a new level in late 2022 with Netflix's Wednesday, a gothic teen drama directed by Tim Burton. Cast as Wednesday Addams, Jenna was tasked with reinventing one of pop culture's most iconic characters for a new generation. She embraced the challenge with gusto. Her version of Wednesday was deadpan, deeply intelligent, emotionally closed off but fiercely loyal. The role demanded not just acting but fencing, cello playing, and choreography, most notably for the viral Wednesday dance scene, which Jenna choreographed herself using inspirations ranging from Suzy Sue to old-school goth clubs. Wednesday became a cultural phenomenon. It was Netflix's most-watched English-language series upon release, reaching over 1 billion hours viewed. Jenna received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy, and became a household name across the globe. Chapter 8, Fashion, Influence, and Cultural Impact. Off-screen, Jenna Ortega's influence continued to soar. She became a fashion icon, known for her gothic meets high fashion style. Her looks at premieres and fashion weeks were instantly dissected online and praised for their boldness and originality. Designers began requesting her for campaigns, and she landed partnerships with high-profile brands like Dior and Valentino. But Jenna uses fashion as more than just self-expression. It's also a platform. She has worn dresses with political messages and championed sustainable fashion practices. In an age where celebrities are under constant scrutiny, Jenna's style choices reflect thoughtfulness and authenticity. Her social media presence, spanning Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, is massive but measured. She doesn't overpost or lean into the influencer model. Instead, she uses it to highlight important causes, thank her collaborators, and connect directly with fans. Chapter 9, Philanthropy and Advocacy. As Jenna's fame grew, so did her activism. She has spoken openly about her support for immigrants, LGBTQ+ rights, gun safety legislation, and mental health awareness. She's worked with organizations like UNICEF, the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, and the Geena Davis Institute on Gender and Media. Jenna's activism is not performative. At the 2018 Radio Disney Music Awards, she wore a jacket that read, "I do care and you should too," referencing First Lady Melania Trump's controversial coat during the immigration crisis. This quiet but powerful protest sparked national headlines and won her admiration from political commentators and everyday Americans alike. Chapter 10, Behind the Camera and Future Projects. Jenna has expressed strong interest in producing and directing. She's already taken on producer roles, most notably for Wednesday Season 2 and the upcoming romantic drama Winter, Spring, Summer, or Fall. She has ambitions to create stories that reflect underrepresented communities, especially Latinas and people of color in coming-of-age and dramatic narratives. In interviews, she's mentioned her admiration for directors like Greta Gerwig, Alfonso Cuarón, and Ava DuVernay. Jenna wants to step into storytelling from the ground up, not just act, but shape the narrative, guide the camera, and build entire creative worlds. Her upcoming projects are proof that Hollywood sees her as more than just a performer. She's set to star alongside Oscar Isaac in Beetlejuice 2025, returning to work with Tim Burton. She's also developing an original film with A24, which she will both produce and star in. Chapter 11, Personal Life and Staying Grounded. Despite her meteoric fame, Jenna Ortega is known for her grounded, introspective personality. She doesn't crave celebrity culture or party scenes. She lives a relatively private life, often spending time with family and close friends. She reads voraciously, journals daily, and avoids overexposure. In interviews, She has been honest about anxiety, burnout, and therapy, subjects many young stars shy away from. She's become a mental health advocate by example, showing that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength. She often credits her parents and siblings for keeping her rooted and reminding her where she came from. Conclusion: more than a star, a generation's voice. Jenna Ortega's journey from child actress to Hollywood powerhouse is a story of authenticity, resilience, and trailblazing artistry. She has redefined what it means to be a modern star, balancing massive commercial appeal with daring creative choices and unwavering social values. She is an actress, producer, activist, and soon-to-be director. She is a symbol for Latinx representation, for girls with big dreams from small towns, and for a generation looking for depth in a world of performance. In the words of Tim Burton, Jenna is not interested in being famous. She's interested in being excellent. And as the world watches, there's no doubt Jenna Ortega is just getting started. And that brings us to the end of Jenna Ortega's incredible journey, from a bright-eyed child star to a commanding force in Hollywood. Her talent, resilience, and commitment to telling meaningful stories continue to inspire millions around the world. Whether she's captivating audiences on screen or using her voice for important causes, Jenna is undoubtedly one of the most powerful young stars of her generation, and her story is still just beginning. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more inspiring stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.